As before, we're going to record this and post it. So let me just walk through this. We have just a few people on the phone, but that's okay. We post it and people can look at it later. So in terms of the first webinar, that was in fact posted on the website. So if one were to look on the website for the integrator in instructions and guides, down here there is on-demand webinars, and this one is on scanning banners, and you can play it there. It's also available on YouTube in the Audio Everywhere one word channel, which has two things in it at the moment: our initial webinar that we gave last month and the intro imaging that we had. Next one, by popular demand, will be on troubleshooting. Of course, we never have any troubles in the field, but just in case, we'll talk about troubleshooting, and that will be 99% on IT type problems. So if you have an IT person that works with you, this is the video for them. In terms of news, the new version of the app for Android and iOS that does dialogue enhancement is up and running. It also has a switch for mono and stereo, and so mono is good for listening with one earbud in a sports bar while drinking beer and having a conversation, and stereo is great for working out in the gym where you can have two earbuds in any case. So people can choose what they want from that standpoint. The audio comes out both earbuds in either case, so we're not trying to decide which one. The management, we have a thing called the management app. It should be heading to the store hopefully this week. What that does is that's a separate application where you can launch that and change channel labels and reboot systems and do all sorts of things local to the venue. You can do all these things from the web anyhow, but sometimes you run into cases where the system's isolated, it's not connected to the internet, and you want to be able to change things locally, and you can do that with this app. So that will be hopefully up and running next week. We just had a new patent issue. It actually is on applications relate to digital signage, so it's not exactly core to what we've been doing so far, but it's pretty general and has some interesting stuff in it. We added to the website some new instructions on the ruckus. So if you look at the website for under IT, there's a setup guide for ruckus access points, and it has lots and lots of stuff in there, some of which they probably didn't want me to post, but that, who cares, including how to set up isolated systems and how to get in with the command line interface and actually change internal parameters. So you can go as deep down that rabbit hole as you'd like. So that's also there. Our new video's out. We're very happy with that. And we'll be playing it at InfoComm next week in 4 different languages at the same time, so people can listen on their phone in Portuguese, French, and Spanish. The ones we got it translated so far. So on that subject, I'm heading to InfoComm tomorrow, and so if you call up tomorrow and say, hey, I need a shipment this week, not going to happen. So let me go on to the main topics. So we're going to talk about welcome pages and branding. So talked about all this stuff last time. The key here is to go to manage welcome ads. So let's do that. Here, they haven't logged me out. Let's see, welcome ads. And here's, for instance, we can create one. We'll name this here's where you allow people to skip the ad after so many seconds. So we'll have pity on the poor people and have them skip in 3 seconds. I'm going to show you image ones, but you can also upload a video. If you go to the video, it tells you what the dimensions of the video is supposed to be. I think it's actually a little bit more general than this, that you can probably play a lot of other videos, but I don't know the exact parameters of everything it will do. So for your small device, this is for phones. We need to go to webinars, webinar to access, and so a welcome image here has these sort of dimensions. You can, of course, auto-generate from the tablet image, from the phone image, or you can add the tablet image as well. And that's it. Save. And you now have a welcome. And then you have to assign it. And I believe we're doing demo 17 today, which was the same one we did last time. And so we can save that. And let's see if I can get this to work. This should be my phone. Does it show up? There it is. So if I kill this and restart it, with any luck, see what we just put in there. There it is. And now we can skip it. Okay, so that's how it's done. Let me turn that off. So that's fine. Back to the PowerPoint. These are the sizes and so forth. And this document is, as usual, on our website. If we go to the website, there's the welcome page or video, and we'll also be talking today about channel labels. And so these are both PDFs that you can launch and read how to do this. And I'm just kind of going along with them here. So we just saw this, did it. Let's talk about app themes. So the themes are here. And we can create an app theme. And there are title 3L bar and gym. And we'll pick a couple of colors. interesting, ugly colors. And we can choose something. Here we choose this. And so that's going to be what it looks like on the app. And let's save it. Oh, and assign it. So that's the deal. The nice thing about that background image is that background image will come up even when the device is disconnected and nobody's put any scanning banners on it or anything. So it's a good thing to use for folks that are interested in just being isolated. Okay, so let's go from there to here. Okay, so we saw that. We saw that. Oh, so the colors show up. The primary color is at the top and the bottom, and the minor color shows up for hitting these tabs. Okay. So that's the key point there. So for banners, for the theme, you'll need these two sizes. Okay, channels. So if we go back to our menu servers and labels, menu server list, and here I know that the serial number of our venue server ends in 44F8. So all I have to do is type in 44F8 and I see it. I can go in here and here's that audio 19 that came up before. I can upload. Let's see if in the same place. That's great. So here's the 200 by 200. Save that. Here's the 200 by 600. Or 600 by 200, I guess. Save that. And whoops. Oh, there it is. And let's call this. Oops. So, great. Reflector is that program that shows the device. So, you would think that after hitting save here and save here, it would have updated. It doesn't. You have to go down and hit the save as well. And now we try to share the device again. Here it is. And there's the label we just made. And that's playing, that's paused. And notice in the lower left-hand corner, it shows up there as well. And it'll show up there. Oops, I can't do it that way. Even if you hit the information button or some other button, well, it's always down at the bottom. That's that square one. And that square one's also available and shows up in other places as well. So that's done. Let's go to here. Okay, so this checkbox is whether that channel shows up at all. Here are the channel names. Over here on the right are these channel boost, the volume boost. So you can change if you have say you're stealing the output from the earbud jack on a TV, right? And it's not very loud. You can boost the volume here. Whether this channel descriptions, in fact, are show up or not, are completely optional and controlled back in the themes area, I think. So, channel labels always appear alphabetical. So country is before Fox, is before jazz. And if you have some other order that you want, you can try to change that. So that's channel labels. Channel labels 200 by 200, 600 by 200 for when it's playing or stopped. They appear alphabetical, and we have them available on the web, where you can download different ones. Here's audio, music, networks, numbers, TVs. And these are the banners we talked about in the last one. So obviously networks are copyrighted to the networks, but all this other stuff is stuff we had generated so that you don't have to worry about copyrights and violating anybody's copyright. So this was all done by someone through Elance while in India. So that's how I guess things are done today. So that's the key points I wanted to hit today. I went through it very fast. Any questions? Remember, you're being recorded.
Nope.
Lauren? Okay. Well, in that case,
Alrighty.
next one will be on debugging, and I will send out a reminder beforehand with the correct address in case that's why we didn't get as many people this time. And I now know how to post it, so we should get it posted sooner. Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.